24 hours ago, we were sitting here enjoying happy hour, and we were suddenly interrupted by the noise of a road train coming from across the river. And I went to video it, and I don't know whether I'm the cause of it or
No, you're not
for the
cause.
driver to lose concentration, but he actually didn't make it to the other side in one piece.
He ran wide on the causeway. There is markers on the, as you're coming across from north to south, there is markers on the left of the causeway, just star pickets. But he must have taken his eye off the ball, and he's managed to drop his right-hand side of the truck off the causeway and ended up with a pretty fair lean angle. It was a cattle truck, so he had two decks of cattle. And that's when all the fun started. Part of the problem with coming across there at the time that he did, there would have been reflection off the surface of the water, making it difficult to follow the actual concrete causeway. We had a crack at trying to pull him up with the truck. And that didn't prove successful. All I did was just spin all four wheels, and then we realised that his axle, cross members underneath, and a few other things were actually ground out on the concrete surface. And he wasn't going anywhere in a hurry. So I tried winching him slightly sideways in an effort to try and get the front wheels back up onto the concrete. Yeah, that wasn't going to work either. So we then had to make a bit of a
Mercy dash
mercy dash.
to the nearby cattle station, which was about 25 kilometres away. I sat in the back. We have seat belts in the back, so all quite legal. It was quite interesting to be a passenger in the house section. Very noisy, but it was good to see that nothing came out of cupboards and everything, because it was a bit of a rough road. And the driver sat in the front with Gary, and yes, so it was quite interesting to have the experience of visiting a cattle station, even though we weren't invited. But yeah, it was a really, really nice place. Green grass and all very organised. And anyway, they were very helpful, and the driver was much relieved. And so then we came back here, and it was probably about 15 minutes later, a grader showed up.
Yeah, front end loader. It didn't make me feel so bad with this Kawasaki front end loader, weighing somewhere around about 20 tonne. Had a crack at pulling him out as well.
I think we were a bit optimistic trying to get the truck to
Sometimes you can get away with just a little bit extra help, and that's all you need, because he was trying to drive as well. But when the front end loader didn't have any luck at pulling him out, yeah, we had to call in the big guns. So we ended up with, I think Heather counted around 10 people.
Yeah, 10 people just came out of the woodwork, the
There
middle
was
of nowhere.
people everywhere. There was utes all over the place.
Yeah.
And yeah, we ended up with a float coming in with a D7R bulldozer.
And the actual owner of the cattle, which I was very concerned about, the poor cattle, but they seemed to be quiet. I mean, they were leaning over at an angle, but they didn't seem to be too stressed. But the owner of the cattle station where the cattle had come from, he came down, which was 150 kilometres. So he drove 150 kilometres, which I suppose you would, because they're your property and your livelihood, and he would have been concerned, obviously. So it was nothing to just get in his truck or 4x4 or whatever,
Yeah.
and just come down 150 kilometres to help sort out a problem.
But it was very, very interesting just how everyone works together. Like, these people are just salt of the earth. That's good to see. No one's running off the side of the causeway.